I just shot a massive load of bullets with my PP. 29 at those guys. The SMGs in 2042 have probably seen the most amount of balance changes. The K30 most famously got nerfed like 3 times. I think it's pretty balanced at this point, but it took a while for them to get there. The PBX, I don't know, I've used it like maybe once, it's whatever. The MP9 just feels like a worse K30. The new AC9 SMG that came with Season 4 is pretty decent. Now, the PP. That's more like it. Strong contender for not just the best SMG, but the best all-around weapon in the whole game. At least for a more aggressive kind of playstyle. The PP has a bit of a history in this game. For those that don't remember, the game launched with essentially every single fully automatic weapon in the game being completely broken. I can't remember if they were bugged or if the balancing was just like horrendous, but the spread was just like insane. You could not hit a single thing that you were shooting at. Also didn't help that the hit rate was just not very good at the time. But for whatever reason, there was one weapon that seemed unaffected by all of these weird spread issues that were going on, and that was the PP. The PP was the only usable weapon in the entire game for, I can't remember how long it was, maybe a few weeks, but that was kind of insane. Now let's actually talk about what makes this thing so special. Most SMGs take the route of fast fire rate and low damage, making them very forgiving at close range, but not really do much of anything at medium to long range. K30 being a really good example, destroying people anywhere like inside a building, but as soon as people are like 15-20 meters out, can't hit anything. The PP takes a bit of a different approach. Comes with a comparably much lower fire rate and much better damage range compared to other SMGs, and it makes it a much more versatile weapon that can still reach out and compete with ARs somewhat. But the big star of the show is that massive, thick, cylindrical magazine. I mean, 64-round magazine? That's a lot of damage per mag. That's basically unmatched. You can kill 5 to 6 enemies in one spray, no problem with this thing. And no other weapon outside of light machine guns can really do that consistently. This is like the ultimate pub stomper weapon. And while you're not gonna out-TTK most weapons at mid to long range, the large magazine means that you're still able to reach out much further than you would expect just because you have so many bullets. A player with good positioning and movement can really take advantage of that long, sustained fire that this thing can put out. Since McKay got nerfed, I've been playing a lot of Falc, and combine that with the PP, it's a really fun combination to play around with. You get the extra handling boost for being a support, and having Falc's infinite heals makes you really hard to kill. I went on some really nice streaks with this setup. It might be my new main, or at least it's like on par with McKay now for my favorite specialist setup. Although it's very hard to beat McKay with like plates and an M5. That's an insanely strong setup. But yeah, the PP, it's a lot of fun. If you're still using the K30 or something, get with the times, dude. Everybody plays with their PP nowadays. I've been Glassing, and I will see you in the next time for the video, that will come next time. Yeah. Thumbnail time. Skip the mic.